Imagine for a second if you could play your favorite real estate-based board game. The old man, the top hat, the monocle. Go directly to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200. I think you know the one I'm talking about. But instead of play money from a bank that never seems to run out of money, you can actually earn real revenue. In fact, as much as $100 to $500 per week that you choose to play. Pretty good. In this video, we're exploring a terrific new play-to-earn opportunity. Allow me to introduce you to MetaWorld, my city. Welcome guys to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. As always, I genuinely wish you luck if you choose to invest in this chaotic crypto space, but I'm not a financial or investment advisor, and so this video is not official financial or investment advice. Let's start with an introduction of MetaWorld, my city. This is a metaverse-based board game where you can play against players from all over the world, and there are basically two different game modes. There's the dice game and the MetaWorld metaverse. Now, to begin with, the dice game is a real estate board game in the style of that other one that I was alluding to that you're probably familiar with, but on steroids. The idea is that you roll your dice, you make your moves, you acquire and build on a property, upgrade it, and change rent or pay rent when you land on somebody else's property. In fact, it's the sequel to MetaWorld's popular Let's Get Rich game, which you may be familiar with. So that is the dice game, but then there's also the metaverse. The MetaWorld metaverse models itself based on real maps of real cities, and so far they have Paris, New York, and Bangkok. And here the idea is that you acquire land to remake the city kind of in your image, the way you want it to look. By the way, guys, I want to mention now and at the end of this video, check out Funjible Games, both on Twitter, @Funjible Games is the handle, as well as the website, because we're celebrating the release of MetaWorld with a giveaway. You can check out this post and the link to it can be found in the description of this video. But back now to MetaWorld, my city. Marblex is the team behind this game, and their reputation is strong when it comes to making AAA games. They also have their own blockchain with in-game currency, Meta, and you can use Meta or exchange it for ITU. That's the MetaWorld blockchain token. And then with ITU, you can use it in MetaWorld across Marblex's other games or buy and sell on an exchange if you prefer. And as you can probably expect, we actually have some pretty serious gamers over at Altcoin Buzz, myself included, by the way. And so by extension, we have a sister website and channel that goes by the name Funjible Games. If you're not familiar with Fungible yet, this is a great resource for all things blockchain gaming. If you love games, especially in the crypto and blockchain space, you should give it a try. It's got great reviews that are user-generated, by the way, game footage, information on new releases. And so there's definitely a team of Altcoin Buzz gamers kind of behind the scenes that represent Fungible and the website. And we put our heads together and realized pretty quickly that you can earn between $100 and $500 per week with MetaWorld, my city, which if you enjoy gaming is very nice ROI, nice passive income. Okay, but how exactly do you earn? First of all, and as you can see here, you develop your character, and then you can play the board game or go into the city of your choice. Here, for the sake of illustration and as an example, we're choosing Manhattan, New York. We're taking a closer look here at Lower Manhattan, that neighborhood of Tribeca specifically, to scout out properties to buy. And you can see the open lots here, those lots that are occupied, and lots with buildings on them. And you can see this space here has a building on it, so you can buy that for 58,565 crystals. When we look at the world map, there are 3 cities, like I mentioned, on the map right now: New York City, Paris, and Bangkok, Thailand. And then you also have Meta Island. So Meta Island is your personal space. Unlike in the game where crystals or ITU get you a property in the city, in Meta Island, you use gold that you accumulate while playing to get space here. Okay, so with that in mind, now we're ready to play. We have an opponent and a game board set up, as you can see. Our first roll, we have the option here of remote construction build anywhere where we own a property. Create double dice cards to help us win the game later. Doubles let us go again as long as we don't do a 3x in a row. Or buy a piece of skyrocketing real estate. So desirable real estate in MetaWorld is definitely expected to increase in value. Here we're going to choose remote construction. But after another roll, we have a chance to black out a square on the board. So this kind of negates the effect or toll the square can charge, almost like making it kind of public property. And as you can see, the game continues with some great features here, including some things that you definitely cannot do playing the other popular board game that you're familiar with. So here you can jump squares, and instead of paying the toll, you can buy out the building and become the new owner. So the Meta World Pass and cards that come with it are standard NFTs with varying rarity, and you can use them while playing to access other characters and services or help you in the dice game. You can check out your real estate holdings, points earned, and ROI, that's return on investment, at any time while you're playing. And this has some nice benefits, like for example, if the ROI on your building is lower than you expected, you can put it up for sale. Or when someone makes an offer, you know right away if you want to accept it or not. Especially if you're playing to earn, you're going to want to see how much you're earning. And MetaWorld makes this easily accessible. And if you want to buy, the Trading Center helps show what's available and for how much. Like most games, the more you play, the more you can earn. Rank in the top 10 and you can earn between 30,000 and 100,000 Metacash to use in-game. You can also earn Metacash based on the value of your real estate, so hold. That is to say, you collect Metacash based on your holdings. So that's kind of like collecting rent, even if no one occupies your building. And once you reach the 6-star level, you can mint your own NFT of your character or your real estate and sell those yourself. Okay, lastly here, you are eligible for bundles, some known and some unknown, with more tools, cards, crystals, and other things to help you play and progress. Obviously, and again, the more you play, the more of these you become eligible for. So check out the link, guys. You can find it in the description of this video. Give MetaWorld My City a try. See how much you can earn while also having a great time. It's a very entertaining game and represents a viable passive revenue option. And don't forget to check out Funjible Games on Twitter as well as our website.